in your car, eh? Must be out to impress somebody.
I reckon you're looking at about 500 quid there.
You're just saying that to line your own pockets. You're all the same, you mechanics.
Oh, you reckon? I'll give you a bit of advice for nothing. I'd scrap it if I was you.
You're joking.
It's cheaper than spending the money to fix it. They've no resale values, these Russian cars.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Hey, you've heard the gag, haven't you? How'd you double the value?
No.
Put petrol in it.
Get away. It's a classic, this. A vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heap of flaming junk.
10 out of 10 for observation.
He said it were roadworthy. He said the engine was in mint condition, just needed tuning up.
Who?
Kenny Chambers.
You bought it off him.
Look, I know it needed work. That was the idea. I'd do it up.
You do it up.
Look, I can turn my hand to anything, you know that. I'd do it up, then sell it on for a profit.
Les, it's knackered.
Let's just say it needs more work than I thought. Webster over there reckon it's going to cost me 500 quid just to get it through its MOT.
So you tow it back to Kenny Chambers and you ask for your money back.
Oh, a bit difficult, that. He was only home on home visit. He'd be back in strange ways by now.
Oh, Les.
If only I could get it started so it looks roadworthy.
Nice car.
It's for sale if you're interested, mate.
No thanks. Yeah, you know you double the value of one of them, don't you?
Yeah.
Hiya. Come in. Thanks. Going somewhere nice? Just for a run out. Go for a walk, maybe.
Very nice.
Hiya.
Hiya. You all set then?
Actually, I've changed my mind about going. Hope you don't mind.
You mean I've cleaned the car out for nothing?
Sorry.
Look, if you don't mind me saying, I think you're making a big mistake.
Yeah, well, maybe some other time, eh?
Look, why don't we just go for a quick half? See if I can't persuade you.
I don't think that's going to happen, Des.
We'll come for a drink anyway.
Des, you heard what she said.
Who asked your opinion?
She said she didn't want to go out with you, so stop hassling her.
Curly, I can take care of myself, thanks very much.
Famous last words.
Curly, do you mind leaving us alone for 1 minute, please?
Okay. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Oh, looking for somebody to work here then?
Oh, I've been since Sally went, but nobody seems interested.
Well, you think they'll be queuing up?
Well, not. And in the meantime, I'm having to fall back on my mother, which is far from ideal.
Well, I thought she liked working here. I mean, it gets her out of the house.
She's an old lady, Ridge. You know, some mornings she can barely get out of bed. Never mind working in the shop.
You see, our problem is we've too much staff. Now Alec Gilroy's back on scene. Do you know, other night, there were more stood behind the bar than in front of it.
Hey, send them down here and I'll give them something to do.
Yes, Maxine, thank you very much for the advice, but I think I'm still going to go for something really simple and elegant, you know?
Yeah, and very boring.
We are going to pick my wedding dress, right? And she wants me to wear a big flouncy number. Blech.
Yeah, I just think it's the only day you can really dress up or dress down, as the case may be. I mean, Pamela Anderson, all she wore was a white bikini.
Max, she was on a sun-kissed beach. She was not at St Luke's in November. It's going to be freezing. Anyway, I don't want to show off all my flounce.
Oh, give it over. There's no on you.
Hey, have you ever thought of asking Auntie Freeman?
Yeah, she's already offered to make me a wedding dress.
Oh, it's £1.25, please.
So it's November then, is it, the big day?
Yes, the 7th.
Yeah, well, I just hope you'll be as happy as what me and our Jack's been.
Oh, we'll try, Vera.
40 years next week we'll have been married.
40? Are you going to tell a secret then, Vera?
Well, it's true what they say in these magazines, you know. Oh, aye. The secret to a happy marriage is communication.
Oh, really?
Only thing is with our Jack, you've got to communicate very loud.
Come on, go on. Pick me
See
dress.
ya.
No flounces. See you later on.
Yeah.
Kids today,
Look, you're going to have to get in touch with your parents. You can't avoid them forever.
I know that.
Well, so why not now?
Because I need some more time. Maybe next week,
Then
eh?
next week becomes the following week and the week after that.
Yeah, but you don't understand, Des. It's going to be such a shock for them.
Relief, more like. For all they know, you could be sleeping rough, walking this street.
And after they've got over the shock of seeing me, I'm supposed to hit them with something that happened years ago.
It's better than them not know where you are or why you ran away in the first place.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to tell them? Say if they don't believe me.
Look, you tell them everything you've told me. They'll believe you.
I'll write to them, eh? I'll write to them, and then maybe I'll call them, and then I'll go and see them.
And then maybe you'll do nothing. Just try and put it out your mind. Carry on living like a fugitive and letting this pig and what he did to you ruin the rest of your life. Well, it's up to you, but I've got better things to do than sit around here. I'll see you later.
Des, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess you about.
Anytime.
You got rid of him then? Well, good for you. You've got to tell him where to get off, otherwise he just wears you down.
There's only one person around here who's wearing me down, Curly. And that's you.
Can't you and Bill manage without me for this afternoon, then?
Aye, you being the senior partner?
That's not what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's how Willie's going to say it, isn't it? Besides, the quicker we get the job done, the quicker we get paid.
Yeah, well, there's no point breaking our backs, is there?
It's a cutthroat business, you know. You know that. I mean, we're never going to make a go of it by doing it part-time, are we? Besides, what's so special about this afternoon?
I've got a date.
Oh, have you? That wee Rachel, is it?
Yeah, she's coming to pick me up this afternoon. We'll go to the pictures or something.
Well, you see, you're not all that lukewarm about her after all, are you?
Well, she's crazy about me. I mean, what's the guy do, huh? Anyway, she's an estate agent. She might come in useful.
Well, I'll tell you what, the pair of you go and enjoy yourself. Just don't make a habit of it, OK?
What are you going to say to Bill?
I'll tell him the truth. Say you're having an important meeting with an important business associate.
Thought you'd be in here.
Sir Galahad not with you?
No.
Told him what time you're going to be back, though, haven't you? He'll only wait up otherwise.
Oh, he means well. It's quite nice, actually, having someone to worry about you.
If you say so. What are you having?
A gin and tonic.
Vera?
And make it a large one. I better brace myself for the ordeal. That is if your offer's still going.
It's 20 past and 20 to bust into town, innit?
Won't set me watch by it.
You off into town again? Yeah, I couldn't find out a light that fitted yesterday, so I thought I'd go and have a mooch around the market.
Well, just so long as that's what you are doing. I don't want you out boozing again.
You've not been boozing, have you? You're not old enough.
Yeah, well, she's not old enough to do a lot of things, but it doesn't stop her doing them.
Couple of halves of cider, that's all I had. I was thirsty.
Yeah, well, you stick to orange juice from now on.
Don't keep on, I can look after myself.
It's not you I'm worried about.
Well, you've made that clear enough. As soon as this baby's born, you'll want me out of here.
Oh, don't go twisting things round. You weren't stopping for good. That were never part of the deal.
I don't want to stop forever, just till I get my strength back so I can get myself sorted out.
Well, that goes without saying.
Not according to her, it doesn't.
I told you not to say anything.
Don't say anything about what?
She says I have to go as soon as baby's born.
She didn't say that, did she?
Ask her yourself if you don't believe me. I'm going into town.
Jude?
Phone the council and get him to come and tow it away.
What? And throw good money down the drain? You must be joking. Hear that? Hear that, eh? You little beauty. What does Webster know about cars, eh? Eh? Now all I've got to do is find someone to take it off my hands.
Who's going to pay good money for a piece of junk like this, apart from you?
Jack, mate, you know a bargain when you see one.
I want to have a word with you about this.
Did you know? Listen to that engine, purring like a tiger. They don't make them like this anymore.
Certainly don't.
This is Russian work at its best. Low mileage, one previous owner. Take her for a spin.
No, I'll take your word for it.
Come on, she's a lovely drive. Try her. Oops, it's not warmed up properly yet.
No tax disc.
Well, I'll soon sort that out.
No MOT.
Well, obviously that's reflected in the selling price.
I don't want to buy it.
I thought you said...
No, I wanted a word about this because our Vera, she thinks it's an eyesore. Now, you're telling me it's got no tax, it's got no MOT. Now, that makes it an illegal eyesore. So if I were you, Cock, I'd shift it before somebody reports it.
She's playing us off against each other so she can get her own way.
Did you say that she has to go as soon as the baby's born? Yes or no?
It's for the best.
Why?
The longer she stays, the harder it'll be to get rid of her.
Well, as soon as she gets the money and a hot little mitt, she'll be off like a shot.
OK. Suppose she stays after elf visitor's been, so they think it's all fine.
How long will that be?
About a month after baby's born.
Oh, we can put up with her for another month, can't we?
What if she changes her mind about keeping it? What then?
Jude, she might decide that the moment she sees it. That was a risk you were willing to take.
It's an even bigger risk if she stays with us for a month, helping look after it and feeding it. No, I think it's best that she just goes. Don't even let her come back from hospital with us.
That's not going to stop the health visitor coming round. What are you going to say to them?
We'll just say that she's moved on and taken the baby with her.
What, and hide the baby upstairs?
Well, we can't say she left it behind.
Well, you better hope it don't start crying and give the game away. And you better hope that the health visitor believes you as well.
Well, why shouldn't they?
Well, what happens if they start sniffing around?
They're not the police, Gary.
They don't have to be the police to take the baby away.
Yeah, keep going. A bit further on.
Some nice houses.
Pretty hideous ones as well. What?
Well, I'm just amazed how wealthy it seems.
You're thinking schoolgirls don't get raped in nice, respectable areas like this, aren't you?
It's not what I was expecting, no.
The only difference is, around here, people don't like to admit that anything unsafe is going on. They don't want to know about anything that might upset their perfect little worlds.
It's a bit of a generalisation, isn't it?
When you've seen the man who's raped you standing in your back garden laughing and chatting with your dad over a G&T.
You know, you could probably still bring charges against him.
Yeah, what fun that would be. Going over something that happened 8 years ago. There might be some other way.
What do you mean?
Shh, I'm trying to think of something. Where are we now? We should have turned left back there.
I thought you said it was straight ahead.
We're not going to my mum and dad's.
What?
I thought we might just call in on my old tennis coach.
Now?
Yeah, why not? We're in the area. Be a nice surprise for him.
Yeah, I just don't think that's a good idea, Sam.
Des, just turn the car around, please.
I'm worried in case you do something daft.
Keeping my mouth shut all these years was daft.
Let's go and see your parents first.
I want to confront him. I was too scared before. I'm not anymore. I want to confront him.
I just don't think you're in the right frame of mind. You've got yourself all worked up.
I'm perfectly calm, Des.
He'll just deny it, you know that. Especially if his wife or anyone else is there.
Oh, I hope she is. I hope he's got a house full. More the merrier.
It's understandable that you want revenge, but this... Well, I'm just warning you. It might backfire.
I'm not going to make a scene. I'm not going to go hysterical. I just want to see the look on his face. I want to look him in the eye so he knows whatever happens, I haven't forgotten.
What do I want one of them for? Anyway, I've already got one car. Be a great little run around for the wife. It's a load of junk. Russian limousine. That's what they call them in the trade. In fact, that particular model out there used to be a special edition for the KGB officials. I know all about it. Vera.
Right, love.
Cheers, love. Thanks.
You have changed your mind, I can tell.
I only agree because you two made it sound so easy.
So it's my fault? You're saying I pressurised you?
No, I'm saying you made it sound like buying somebody's baby was as easy as buying a car. Easier.
We can't back down now, Gary. It's all agreed.
We only agreed because we thought it was dead straightforward. We know now that it's not. If she goes, as soon as a baby's born, we've got to start lying to the authorities. If she stays, then we run a big risk of her wanting to keep the baby.
And if she goes now, where does that leave us? Back at square one?
You're making it sound like Zoe's our only hope.
She is.
Jude, there's loads of ways of having a baby. We haven't tried any of them.
I want Zoe's baby, and I don't care what we have to do to get it.
I do. That's why I'm telling it deal's off.
Well, what happened? Was that his wife?
The new owner.
You mean he's moved?
His wife has. Phillips is dead.
see.
Well, that's what she said, anyway. Bought the house off his widow. Some sort of car accident. Died about a year ago.
Oh, Max, come on, this is such a waste of time. I'm not going to see anything that I like.
Well, you wait if you don't look.
Oh, come on, why can't we just go to a normal clothes shop where I can buy myself a nice suit?
You're getting married, not going to see the bank manager.
Wow. Look at this. I don't want to look like I've just stepped out of a fairy tale. Anyway, that's way out of my league. We've got to pay for everything ourselves, remember?
Alan earns good money, doesn't he?
It's not just a dress to buy, though, you know. There's the honeymoon, the reception, everything.
Don't bode very well for the future if you're scrimping and scraping on the wedding dress already. Ooh, do you think this suits me?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have said yes to Ashley after all.
What, just so that you could have a nice dress?
No, not just because of that. Not that bad, you know. I mean, there's the party, and the honeymoon, and the prezzies and all. Oh, come on then, let's go and buy you a suit.
Hang on a minute. What do you think of that?
God, I think it's gorgeous. Try it on.
Think I should?
Hey, you all right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry I'm a bit late.
That's all right.
I had to do a valuation out in Bramhall.
Do you want a cup of coffee? Or we might even have some wine in the fridge.
Oh, coffee's great. Oh, it was a beautiful property. Needs a heck of a lot of work, though. It's like the Addams family house.
Oh, yeah. So have they got a builder lined up yet?
Oh, is that the only reason you're going out with me? Because I might be able to put some work your way.
Well, not the only reason, no. Do you fancy a glass of wine or what?
Go on, then.
But you would put in a good word for us, wouldn't you? I mean, you know we're good workers.
You haven't finished yet.
Well, we charge a fair price. We're reliable.
The boss is kind of cute.
Thanks for saying so.
Well, when you spend half the day watching men work, you want something nice to look at.
So, have they got a builder lined up then, or what?
No. Da, 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 da. Da-da.
What do you think?
Oh, I think you look absolutely gorgeous.
What's the matter? I've just got butterflies in my stomach. What would it be like on the day?
Come on, you're bricking it just the same as any other bride. I'll be there to hold your hand.
This is really happening, isn't it? I'm gonna get married.
Steve, can I ask you something?
Far away.
I hope you won't be offended. What I mean is, this is a very nice house and that. Very cosy.
That's what estate agents say when they mean small, isn't it?
You're obviously a go-getter. Well, you run your own business. But you're living in a terraced house, you know, at home with your dad. Oh, I see you more as a flat on the keys type.
Well, I've been there, done that. I've even printed the T-shirt.
Sorry.
That's what I used to do. I used to run a printing business with my ex.
You've been married?
Well, not for long. She did like the posh restaurants, and boy, could she spend money. Way beyond our means.
I see.
The firm went bust. The flat got repossessed, and I was left to pick up the pieces.
Oh, Steve, I'm sorry. It's just up here on the left. I suppose I should be glad, but I'm not.
Well, he can't hurt you anymore, can he? You or anyone else.
I just feel like he's got away with it. Oh, he must think I'm a right nutcase.
You were prepared to face him. That's all that matters.
I don't know which is worse, facing him or facing my mum and dad. Look, I don't know how long I'm gonna be. You might as well go.
I don't mind waiting.
You sure?
Go on.
So I had no choice but to move back in here, really.
And she's living in Switzerland now, you say?
At last I heard, yeah.
Sounds like you're better off without her.
Well, there's no point being bitter, is there? I've got to learn from any mistakes.
I suppose.
And look on the bright side, I haven't exactly lost out, really, have I? I've managed to salvage some money from the business and I've put it straight back into my dad's firm.
Sounds like he might be a more reliable partner than your ex-wife.
Well, so far so good. He's had a few problems himself, really.
Has he?
Yeah, my mum left him and he's had a bit of a drink problem. That's another reason why I stay here, to keep an eye on him, really.
Oh, I think that's fantastic. I really do.
Aha! Dad. What are you doing here?
Well, we've run out of Artex and I can't get an till Monday. What about you, Rachel?
Hiya.
Oh, listen, you two, don't worry your head about me, you know what I mean? I'm just having a quick shower and then I'm way up the Legion, so you'll be all right.
Oh, well, we should be going anyway, shouldn't we, Steve?
Hey?
Oh, the film starts in half an hour.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Do you know he's 1 in a million, that wee lad? He really is. See you later.
You all right?
Yeah, it's a bit heavy, as you'd imagine, but I think it's going all right.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear it.
Listen, there's not much point you waiting around. There's an awful lot to talk about. I'd invite you in.
No, that's okay. Some other time, eh?
Yeah. Listen, will you do me a favour? Would you make some excuse to Jack and Vera for me?
Sure. How long do you think before you come back?
I don't know. Like I said, there's an awful lot to talk about.
You are coming back though, aren't you?
I'll call you.
Sam?
Listen, you've been brilliant. Thanks for everything. Bye.
Bye.